What's going on, Capricorn? How are you doing? Hope we're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is your reading for the month of July 2024. So in this reading, Capricorn, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy for the month of July. We're going to take a look at some things you do not see coming. We're also going to get some advice from your angels and spirit guides and so much more for you for July 2024. So I really appreciate you for being here, Capricorn. If this reading does happen to resonate with you, definitely smash that like button. Subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. I would also really appreciate that over here, Capricorn. So without further ado, I'm going to pull the energy for you, and we'll see what is coming your way for the month of July, Capricorn. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Capricorn. Watch a 6. He's got a lot more tricks. Hold on. Alright, Capricorn, like the first thing is that a lot of you are definitely going to be having to navigate like a tricky polarity field of there's going to be a lot of things going on collectively, personally, even politically in July 2024 that is going to have to, you're going to have to use your brain, and you're going to have to be very like savvy, like very cunning, almost like a fox. But as long as you're doing it for your own highest good and the highest good of all, then I feel like you're going to be able to do it just fine here, Capricorn. But there's definitely a lot going on here. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. Before we get into the tarot, let's start this reading off with some pre-shuffled oracle cards. And this is the energy that you need more of to embody for your own highest good in July, okay? The first one is Master Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice, okay? And the interesting thing about this, the really interesting thing, is that it actually came out of the deck reverse. Now, in this deck, they don't really do reversals, but I'm using my intuition as to what this means. Now, the thing about Buddha is that he was born a prince where everything was given to him, basically. Not that he didn't work for things, but everything was basically there for him. And one day, he decided to run away from the temple, and he decided to find enlightenment through awareness, right? He left the protection, he left the castle, if you will, to learn about sickness, to learn about poverty, to learn about death on his own. And the way that he solved it was just through being still. It's like the story of Eckhart Tolle, who is one of the greatest contemporary spiritual teachers we have on the planet now, who during his time of awakening, he spent months sleeping on park benches, and people would just come up to him and give him food because he was in such a high vibrational state that things would just naturally flow to him. Now, here's the thing. This is the meaning if it came out upright. I would be saying, leave behind the material world. Run away from the castle. Run away from your life as a prince and just go to the spiritual route now and screw the whole material world. Not really. It came out in reverse. So this is something about new earth abundance. This is something, there's an energy in this reading, Capricorn. Some of you may not want to hear this, but there's an energy of 2 steps back, 3 steps forward. There's definitely some sort of readjusting going on in your life as a result of a lot of maybe secrets coming out. There's something about people people who tried to deceive you you're going to be aware of who these people are in July, and there's going to have to be some maneuvering. And I don't think the path for you is just only to be in like love and light. You're going to have to be like the protector, the curator, and even the destroyer of fear. The energy that I get from this reading, Capricorn, is that you're going to have to learn how to destroy fear, but not just by like sitting there. Like if this card came upright, I'd be like, okay, it's time for you to leave behind the material world, and it's time for you to just go the spiritual path. But because it came out in reverse, and the primary meaning in this deck is that Buddha ran away from his life as a prince to learn about death, struggle, and seek enlightenment spiritually, I feel because this card is in reverse for you, Capricorn, it's that you need to create abundance, but it's almost like on your own time. There's a new, it's like, so like you're leaving this like protected castle and you're entering in, there's no church in the wild. You're going to enter into the wild, but instead of just sitting there and like hoping the tigers don't come to eat you because you're Eckhart Tolle pants, you're actually going to have to like build a house. You're going to have to go to Thug's Mansion, and it's going to be all good because you do have help. The thing about this reading is your opportunity is the Three of Cups. And once again, 2 steps back, 3 steps forward. There's going to be relationships leaving your life. There's going to be relationships coming into your life. And there's definitely help is definitely on the way. I definitely feel like there's something about sacred contracts coming into your life, Capricorn, in July 2024, okay? But the thing is that Master Buddha in reverse is just like, you're going to have increased awareness, but you're going to have to navigate a polarity field because stuff is going to go down in July that's probably going to shock all of you on a world stage level, I would say. So be aware of that, and don't just try to only go spiritual. I'm renouncing my possessions. Here, take it all. No, it's almost like you have to show that everything that I got was because of who I am, and now I'm going to get it. I already have it, but I'm going to increase it, and there's something about you increasing your abundance through spiritual means, but it's almost going to feel better this time, whatever that means. Take it or leave it for you. You also have Arara, Soul Flame, rediscover a lost part of yourself, rediscover a lost part of yourself, rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationship harmony and healing. This is the energy that you need more of. And this card, the tenet behind this card, Capricorn, is that behind every great woman, there's a great man. Behind every great man, there's a great man. Behind every great man, there's a great woman. And so this is definitely about, especially this is the energy that you need more of. And then this is your opportunity. You're going to be reconnecting with other aspects of your own higher self, your own soul family, whatever you want to describe it as. There's people coming in that are going to be on the same frequency as you. There's people coming in who are your soul family, who are going to help you. This is what I really feel, and this is the energy that you need to be in, because I feel like there's going to be there is going to be a lot of stress. There's going to be a lot of doubts, especially in the beginning of July, Capricorn. It's like there's this feeling of like, how is this all going to happen? This is like sketchy. This is weird. Like, why isn't this happening? Now, for some of you, you need to be aware of, I am getting right now that there's like external influences, it's like really weird. Like, and I'm not trying to put this on you, but I've been in contact with like someone like really important, right? Like even in the world. And for the longest time, they were like, I've been sending you emails for months. You didn't get them. I've been sending you texts for months. You didn't get them. And I was like, no, I didn't get them. So it's almost like there's like this weird technology interference that we're going to have to like work. And so it's like, be aware of the tricks, be aware that it's like things may not be what they seem. There could be actions taken by people that you don't know are taking actions that can interfere with what your plans are. So don't lose heart. Understand your soul family is there, but understand that I just feel like that could be a thing going on, like miscommunication. You don't understand why. It's like some weird external influence. So don't go crazy. That's just a side thing here, Capricorn. But there's definitely new relationships coming in to help you to activate your own authenticity. The advice here is that like whatever relationships are coming in for you, you're going to be like your true self. Like you're not going to have to hold anything back. You're going to just like let it all hang out, and it's going to work out. That's what I really feel. So the next card that you need is Lord Shiva, Transcendence. Rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. That's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to dance with the universe here. You're going to have to flow with the universe here. And Lord Shiva is like a masculine energy that that conquers fear. You know, Shiva is like the destroyer of fear in a masculine way. And based on your energy right now, that's why Master Buddha is coming out in reverse, because you're not going to get where you need to go just by renouncing my possessions, renouncing my ego. There's nothing about renouncing my ego. There's nothing about renouncing your ego in July 2024. There's something about stepping into a new version of your integrated ego, which is not going to require you to be like, here, take my goods, you know, robbers, here you go. No, you're going to have to fight back, you know, so you're going to have to fight back. And don't let it get you into your ego too much, because I think that's like a trap that's being laid for you. But I also think that transcendence is the way. Now, another version of this for different Capricorns out there, because there's going to be different meanings for different Capricorns, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, is that there is this thing about if you do feel spiritually attacked, if you do feel, you know, Lord Shiva, like the masculine destroyer of fears, like you need to like draw, like you need to like do a ritual for spiritual protection instead of being like, do whatever you want to me. No, like I'll help you with that. But like there's something about masculine spiritual protection rituals, and there's something about, for some of you, the increased awareness in reverse is that don't be open to anything. Don't be open to anything. Don't be open to anyone, because I feel like there's an energy out there that doesn't want to see you make it through this chaos. There's an energy out there that does not want to see you make it through this storm. But you're going to make it through the storm, I really feel. But there's an energy that's trying to mess with you. So you have to be like the masculine destroyer of fear. You have to look fear dead in the eye and fight back this month in a way that doesn't accentuate it, but you know what I'm saying? You can't just say, take all my possessions. Not going to work out good for you. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. Like I said, your opportunity is the 3 of Cups. This is about social interaction. You could even be partying. There could be a good time for you out there. You know, this could be a very good opportunity. I feel like it's your soul family. I feel like there could be a group of 3 people that you really get along with now, including yourself. There could be a new social interactions that feel really good to you. Now, your challenge is the Judgment card. Okay, and this is definitely to tell you that not everyone who approaches you this month is gonna want to see you win. You know, the Judgment card in your challenge is that it is Judgment Day as well. This is the ability to discern well. Like the Judgment card is all about having good judgment, like being a judge of someone's character. And you're going to have to use your intuition for that. Is this person my soul fam, or is this some sort of NCP disguising themselves as a player 1? You know what I mean? You're really going to have to discern that, because I feel like are going to be NPCs disguising themselves as player 1s. The Judgment card in your challenge, it may be hard for you to navigate this it may be hard for you to navigate this storm. It will be hard. It will be a challenge for you, but you rise to challenges, right? You rise up when your back is against the wall. I feel like you're going to get better, and that's what this is about, the Judgment card. Now, the Judgment card in your challenge as well is that there is really no other choice here. There is something about like, if you don't give it your all, it's Judgment Day. There's no going back from July 2024, Capricorn. So July 2024 is going to shape the rest of your life. July 2024 is going to shape the rest of your life. I never usually say that for a monthly reading. I really feel that, because there's so much weird stuff going on that you need to be extremely discerning. And I also feel like this 3 of Cups in your opportunity is that there's going to be people who are going to help you do that. Because the 3 of Cups is your opportunity, right? But then the Judgment card is your challenge. So maybe bringing people to help you judge people's character to navigate through this storm is going to be something good for you. Now, the challenge as well, if some of you are not actually going to have the problem of discernment, a lot of you will be able to discern very easily for a lot of you, okay? But what this really is, Judgment in your challenge, is that I do feel like this is something where other people are going to be judging you negatively, okay? This is something where it's like you don't need a whole army to take over the world. You just need like a couple homies that are like really on point, and you could take over the whole world. You don't need a whole army. You just need like 3 friends. And that's what this is about. I really feel like it's like you and your inner circle against the world, but I do feel like your inner circle might be changing for some of you, so it's really hard to navigate, but this is what I got. So let's keep going. I mean, and now on surface level, this looks like crazy. But it's only because you're doing the right thing that you're under such immense attack. Let me repeat this, Capricorn. It's only because you are taking the noble path of honor, dignity, respecting yourself, not being fake, that's why the devil is coming at you. And the devil manifests through people. So let me show you this. This is your overall general energy. You have the Moon, the Seven of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, this is about uncertainty, mystery. This is about intuition. This is like, the Moon is also to do with illusions. They reflect the light of the sun. And I do feel here there could be some sort of weird illusory setup. I'm going to be honest with you, Capricorn. The Moon, the Seven of Swords walking right into it. There can be some sort of major propaganda. There can be a false flag event in your life or in the collective's life, Capricorn. I feel like this is some sort of illusion that is a complete setup that you're going to have to see through. And other people are, and you may have, and you know, the sad thing about this reading is that if you're being, if you're being spiritually attacked and they successfully set you up or something, you may have to turn your back on people who can't see through it. That's where this reading actually sucks, is that, maybe you thought people were on your side, and then like once the Matrix throws, or once someone who doesn't like you throws something at you, and they fall for it, as much as you love them, you're going to have to be like, I can't. Sorry, I can't. So it's like you're going to have to turn your back on people who can't see through how you're being messed with. And that's going to suck for a lot. It will. But it will ultimately make life more simple. You know what I mean? It will make life more simple. But I really do feel like this, Capricorn, like you need to be very aware of illusions. You need to be very aware of people sneaky. And there may be some things that you need to do in order to avoid this. And some of you, you have the Queen of Swords here, which is turning your back on, like the Queen of Swords is, look at this. The Queen of Swords is like just turning her back on the Seven of Swords, right? So I feel like there's more powerful, like whoever you are like linking up with and whoever's going to help you is like the truth. All that they're trying to do is create an illusion of the truth that you're going to be wrapped up into. And I don't know, it's, the thing is that this is going to have to do with many different things for many different Capricorns, but I no speak of English. I only do the math. I only do the picturesque, right? So the picture's looking weird, but sometimes life is weird, and that's okay. Now, let's go to your what you don't see coming. You have the Death card, the Page of Wands, and also the Queen of Cups here. So there could be a transformation here when it comes to your relationships. And what you don't see coming, you have two Court cards here. The Page of Wands is a very youthful, enthusiastic individual. It's all about travel, fun, creative energy, enthusiasm. And you have the Queen of Cups, which is about unconditional love. The Queen of Cups is the person who's a nurturer, right? She's aware of emotional undercurrents. She nurtures people. So whether this is you nurturing the creativity of someone else or someone else nurturing your own creativity, your own fiery energy, I feel like that's what's coming in. I feel like there's an energy of, once again, in your advice here, there's a relationship that's going to grow. There's new people coming in that you have a lot of potential to be authentic with. And those who can't see it, you know what I mean? But there definitely is going to be a lot of maneuvering going on here. There could be people that turn their back on you, and that hurts. Of course that hurts, right? The Death card is in what you don't see coming. That is to do with transformation, rebirth, the phoenix rising from the ashes. This also has to do with psychology and sexuality, though, and the occult. This has to do with spiritual matters here. So there could be people literally begging you to not have new people come into your life, but you need to, because there's no church in the wild. Like, you literally need to. And there could be people who don't understand the significance. There can be people who don't understand the level of serious, weird situation that you find yourself in, that you know that you need to do what you need to do, including new people. I do feel like there are certain people who are going to be like, please just don't do this one. We can survive without them. We can survive with, I don't know, man. You know what I mean? So there's new people coming in, but I feel like there's also people going to be like, please not, no. Like, there could be people who are triggered by the new people. You also have in your advice the Page of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and also the Magician. So the Page of Swords is about being very vigilant. Like, this person is just in a field waiting. Extreme focus, extreme awareness without a thought. You know, the Page of Swords is also about thought, though. It's about getting more information. It's about being like a librarian, a student, even a stalker type of energy. So you need to be very aware, if you have an enemy, of what the enemy is doing. You need to be vigilant. You need to be getting more information on them. And the Magician here is about creative energy. So the Magician combined with like the Page of Swords could be like a remote viewing kind of advice thing. Now, most of you don't have to do that, but I'm just saying for some of you that dealing with the real thing, it's intense. And I feel here that you need to be aware of why people are judging you rather than letting it sink into your ego. Because the Page of Swords, the way that this reading is laid out, is that the Page of Swords is looking at the Judgment card. The Judgment card is in your challenge, and some of you are going to be concerned with who's judging you, but the real question, I think, in this advice is what you need to ask yourselves but who's judging? And maybe you do care about who's judging, but it's like that these are lessons they need to learn, I really feel. You know. So let's go ahead and start clarifying this reading, Capricorn. Yeah, let's clarify that Three of Cups. How did that happen? Let's clarify the Three of Cups. You don't see the whole picture. Let's clarify the Three of Cups. There could be a real choice in who you're going to surround yourself with here that's painful. The Three of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Lover's card, and also the Five of Pentacles here. I really feel like your opportunity is like you're about to go onto Noah's Ark. Like literally, you are about to go, like I'm just getting a visual of Noah's Ark. Take it or leave it. I'm getting a visual of Noah's Ark. You're trying to call people onto the Ark. You're like, hey, like, this is the real thing. Like, come onto the Ark. You already recognize who needs to come onto the Ark. And certain people are just not going to get it. They're just not going to get it. And they're going to think it's weird until they don't. Until they realize it's not. And you weren't. Look, everyone in my community section. Boy who cried wolf. Boy who cried wolf. Mystic says... I could... you know what? We'll give you the benefit of the doubt, brother. So let's just keep going. I mean, there's people who are not going to make it here. There's a new friend group coming in, but I feel like there's so many people who are just going to be lost by this. It's just like a lot of weird moving parts in your social life. Because I feel like there's people who don't want to see this happen, people who need to see this happen. It's just crazy. This is crazy. Let's clarify the moon. Why is the moon here in your... Could be some fake AI business going on. You have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You have the Three of Cups here. You have the Chariot, the Knight of Wands, and the Four of Swords. Yeah, whatever this illusion is, you're divinely protected to move through it as long as you trust your intuition here, Capricorn. There's also people who are once again going to help you move through it. You have the Three of Cups upright, clarifying the moon. You need to trust your intuition who needs to be in your life right now. Trust your spirit. Who needs to be in my life? Because the universe is sending new people that are going to bring stability, healing, fun, and divine protection. That's also what this is about. This is also about, Capricorn, I'm going to be honest with you, that, and this is hard to say, the times that we are moving into, particularly the second half of the second half of 2024, not July, the year, the second half of the year, if you have muggles on your boat, like genuine muggles, they're going to be the host. They're going to be the portal access point for really fucked up shit to happen to you. I'm telling you. And it's going to be it's like some of you are going to doubt, some of you are going to go against your intuition, and it's going to get you in so much trouble. I'm even talking beyond July. Capricorn, listen, there are people who make it happen, who watch it happen, and who have no idea what's going on. And as much as you love those people who have no idea what's going on, the way that they are going to react to the move that you're making is going to be completely counterproductive, dangerous, and risky is the biggest understatement I could ever say. So people who don't have your level of awareness of the spiritual moves that translate into physical moves that you are making, and who get all upset and who don't understand it, and you just have to like lie to them to be like, oh, just calm them down, they're going to put some serious holes in your Noah's Ark safety ship. They are. And I'm not even saying you can't even get around that, but I'm saying you might have to witness some shit. And it could have to do with money too, like Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This could have to do with people who want money from you, who you have business deals with, that you feel contract. You can't let go of these muggles. But man, I mean, I'm not even saying do it. I'm just saying what I'm getting. You know? And so that is what it is. Let's clarify that Seven of Swords too. King of Pentacles, High Priestess, Six of Swords, Page of Pentacles, all kind of reverse. Yeah, this is spiritual warfare on the physical. This is spiritual warfare on the physical. You know, the High Priestess in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse to the Seven of Swords. This is spiritual warfare on a physical level. I'm telling you, there's going to be stuff going down in July, particularly around July 15th, 2024. Bro. Bro. I shouldn't even say that. I really shouldn't have said that. Yeah. So, it's like... Alright, let's just keep going. Let's clarify why, the Death card is here and what you don't see coming. The Death card and what you don't see coming is clarified by the Four of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Fool. Yeah, this is literally people that are so turned off by this new commitment that you have coming in. These are people that are like, no, I don't want to do anything to do with that. And you're like, I'm sorry, the new beginning is here. Like, I'm Capricorn, there's going to be people in your life that look at who you're committing to, that look to the new masculine form of slaying fear in a masculine spiritual way with people. Old people are going to be like, you are selling your soul, Capricorn, you are selling your soul. And you're going to be like, you don't even well, you do have a soul, but don't try to judge mine. You know, that's really what this is. And so, you know what, let's leave it on a good note. Let's clarify why the Queen of Cups is here. And I feel like maybe these people will learn to, like, they will actually learn to accept this when they realize what's actually going on. Like, so I think this is just like a temporary protest. Get ready for some temporary protests. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups here? There's definitely some sort of uncertainty about a connection coming into your life that has a lot of unconditional love. It's like you're just on the same page, but there's going to be some sort of like hiccups or road bumps. What you have to remember is that your passion, your authenticity, and your potential is on the table. Don't be afraid to fight fire with fire this month, Capricorn. And, you know, with that being said, this is going to be a crazy month. So just hold on to your... You know, there's a Chinese quote, tighten your helmet.